Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria Ayodele Fash. If it's your first time on my channel, thank you so much for joining me. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much. I am so excited to have you here, and I'm really excited today, especially because whoa, finally we got monetized. Yes, clap for me. Because this has been a journey, this has been a lot, and I am so excited. And I also know that none of this would have been possible without you guys. I am so thankful to you guys. Thank you so much for as many that has ever watched my video, liked my video, subscribed to my channel. I am so grateful. Thank you guys. I am here, or I'm able to achieve this milestone because of you guys, okay? And I also know that this is like the dream of every beginning YouTuber, okay? Yeah, and that's why I decided to share some of the tips or some of the things that I believe will help you, especially if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or you're new, or you just started. And you know, I'll be sharing some of the realities of, you know, starting a YouTube channel as it was for me, okay? And I'll also be sharing tips that will help you to grow, okay? So if this is something that you're going to find interesting, please make sure you keep on watching. All right guys, so like I said, before you join the YouTube partnership program, of course you need to have, I mean, if you're a YouTuber or an aspiring YouTuber, this is something that everyone probably you've heard 1,000 times, okay? You need to hit 1,000 subscribers, and you need to hit 4,000 watch hours, yes, before you can start, you know, making money on YouTube, okay? So now, how do you actually achieve that? Okay, so especially if you're just starting a channel, or your channel is new, or you're looking to grow and stuff like that. Now I know one of the first reality that I will share, okay, is that, you know, your first 100 subscribers is most likely going to be your friends and your families, okay? And the second one is that you shouldn't rely on them, and I will share you, and I'll tell you why. Now, when I started my YouTube channel, of course I was really excited. I had family members who were like, oh, it's about time, because before I started, I had a page on my Facebook. I had a Facebook page rather, and where I talk about women. It's actually called Let's Talk Women, yes. So that was where I started my my video content, okay? I've always had a passion for creating video content. So when I started, I actually was not even expecting the amount of support I got. So it was really exciting, okay? Now when I talk about support, I mean people who are like, oh, good girl, you know, you deserve it and stuff like that, okay? All right, so I eventually started, and now I needed people to subscribe to the channel so that at least my video would get more views, okay? And of course I had to leverage a lot on the people I have in my circles, my WhatsApp messenger, my Facebook page, my Facebook account, my Instagram account, and just like, and the group chats, of course, that I belong to. And that really helped me to get my first 100 subscribers. And I think, yeah, 100 subscribers. Now it didn't happen in a day or in a week. Of course, some people, they just need more persuasion to be able to, you know, take that extra step and actually subscribe. You'll be amazed that even those that you call your so-called friends, your so-called close friends, your besties and stuff like that, that you expect to be the first person, my friend has created, will be the first person to go and subscribe to your channel or to be watching your videos consistently, might actually disappoint you. And when I started my channel, to be honest, I had a lot of hard feelings towards people, because I had so much expectations. Like there were certain group of people that I'm like, oh yeah, if you subscribe, thank God, but I don't really expect you to actually take that step, okay? I expect them to be viewers, not necessarily people that will follow me consistently. But there were a number of people that you know, before I started my channel, I already had a list. Like, at least I don't know 100 people that will subscribe, you know, within this time, but I know people that have a lot of audience, that if they help me to share my video and do stuff like that, I will be able to hit my, you know, my goal fast. Yeah, it will happen. Or anyway, it didn't happen for me, but that's like a very good place to start from, your friends and your family. So I did that. I reached out to a number of people, and I think I was able to get to my first 50 subscribers my very first week, okay, just by leveraging on friends and families. And you know, they also leveraged on their connections and helped me to, you know, share my videos and stuff like that. I remember my very first video, I had a number of people, even people, and you know, surprisingly, it was mostly the people that I did not even expect to help me to share that actually did. And the people that I expected, that I thought, you know, because I'm the kind of person that when I have you in my circle as my friend, the moment I see that, you know, you're doing something, most likely the audience will hear it first from me. Like my friends, I would share it, I would try to get people involved, but that is who I am, okay? Not everyone is like that. Some people they don't like to impose on their connections, okay? Oh, but I expected a lot. Eventually, a number of people that I thought were going to help me out did not. But I had a number of people also who helped me out, so I'm always grateful for them. Okay, so don't have too much expectations on your friends and families. Now, why I said I shouldn't rely on them, the majority of the people that are your friends and families probably already know you. Maybe they know you from your childhood. Like, you know, there's something Nigerians call see finish. Okay, they feel like what do you want to tell me? Like, what advice you want to give? What is your channel about? You know, they don't think that there's anything you could actually do because they've known you. So, and they feel like who are you, by the way? Like, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It's not out of disrespect, you know, sometimes, but most times it's just the fact that they are so familiar with you that they don't see why they should go sit down and be listening to what you're saying to them. Okay, so they would help you to build your subscribers, but they might not really help you when it comes to your watch hours. But that's also good, because when you're starting your YouTube channel, the goal is to hit your subscribers and also, you know, to hit the watch hour. So if people are not are not watching, okay, but they are subscribing, it's also good, because the moment you hit your, I think it took me 5 days between when I hit my 1,000 subscribers to hit my 4,000 watch hours. So yes, so you really need that from them, okay? And of course, encourage them to watch and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah, that's it for the first point. Your first 100 subscribers is most likely going to be your friends and family. So you should always leverage on your connection, leverage on the people you have in your circles, and try to encourage them to subscribe to your channel. Okay, all right. All right, so the next point that I would give is, and this is more like a tip, you know, on how to build your channel, is that you should also leverage on your other social media channels that you have. Okay, and that's one thing I did. Remember I said that when I started my channel, I had a YouTube page, or before I started my channel, I had a page that I started my videos on YouTube. Of course, I was able to share to those platforms. So I had about 10 to 15 people from my Facebook page who actually subscribed to my channel, and that's something. Okay, yeah. And also I had a good following on Instagram. Not really good, like I had about 1,000 following on Instagram. I also shared it to them. I had pages that I belonged to on like my school pages, my family pages and stuff like that. And then, like I said, your friends and families, my sister, my in-laws, my brother-in-laws, like they were brutal about the sharing, about everything. So yes, they really came through for me. So always leverage. The first point, to leverage on your connection, on the people you have, you know, in your circle. You should also leverage on your social media platforms, or the other social media platforms you have apart from or aside YouTube. Okay, all right. So the next point is, don't be afraid to share your videos. Don't be afraid to ask people to subscribe to your channel. Now, yes, unless you've gotten to, you know, there's a part you get to, or there's a level you get on YouTube that you don't need to beg people to subscribe to your channel. It just happens. However, when you're just starting your channel, do not be afraid. Now, for me, I have an aversion for disturbing people. Okay, I don't like to disturb people. I always feel like when I share my videos to people, okay, I'm inconveniencing them. I know it might sound one kind to you guys, but that's me. I don't like to inconvenience people, especially when it comes to asking them to do something for me. Okay, I'm not the person that likes to ask people to do stuff for me. Okay, all right. So when I started my YouTube, I knew that this is something that I needed to work on, because I really need people to be able to help me out. And when I started, there were certain people that I will share to this week, next week I will share to, and stuff like that. And then I'll have a number of people reaching out to me that, why didn't you do a video this time? Why didn't you share it to me? And in my own mind, I'm feeling like, I didn't want to disturb you. And they're like, what makes you think you're disturbing me? You get. And I'll have people that will go out of their way, hey, send me. Then when I started, I used to do like this 1 minute like take out 1 minute clip from the whole video, like interesting parts of the video, just 1 minute, just to, you know, whet people's appetite. Okay, and I'll have people say, oh, share the trailer with me and let me share with my connections. So I had a number of them doing that. Or okay, but what I'm trying to say is that don't be afraid, don't be shy to share, don't be shy to ask them, please, have you subscribed to my channel? Please, have you asked me? You have to be on people's faces to be able to get to your first one, especially when you're just starting, to be able to hit that milestone. So you have to constantly be on their faces and ask them, hey, have you subscribed to my channel? Someone will be asking, hey, how is your day? Oh, I'm fine. Have you subscribed to my channel? You know, stuff like that. Oh, I've subscribed. Have you shared it to your friends and families? Yes, I was always on their face like that, but it wasn't something I was comfortable doing. It was just something that I had to do, okay? Because, you know, when you want to, and I also know that, you know, if I were the one that was being asked, I would help them out. Okay, so you also need to check yourself. Are you that kind of person that when your friends need help from, you are not available, and then you are starting and you want them to be available for you? So yes, and because you're always available for them also does not mean that they'll be available for you. They would watch your videos or subscribe to your channel. That's just the way human beings are. Okay, so don't make unnecessary enemies. Okay. yeah, so yes, don't be afraid to share, don't be afraid to ask them, don't be afraid to be, you have to be on their faces. I was sharing on my Facebook Messenger, yes, people, especially all those guys that have been coming to say, hey, hello sis, beautiful, all those people that I usually ignore, I sent it to every one of them, okay? And I had quite a number of people who actually subscribed through, you know, those messages that I sent to them, okay? So yeah, it's very, very important that you do that, okay? Now, another tip is that, now this is like things that I see a lot of beginning YouTubers doing, and I mean, it's a good thing, okay? It's your niche. Yeah, when I started my YouTube channel, I had a niche. I still have a niche, okay, that I follow, that I use, but I had just one niche when I started, okay? Just personal growth, inspiring people and stuff like that. And if we are being honest, most of the people that start YouTube, like, that's always their goal, to be able to create impact on people. And I think the mistake is that we always feel like it's until we're talking about serious issues before we make impact. But I got to realize that, see, entertainment is also an impact. Like, when I come back from work and I'm exhausted, I just want to watch something that will make me relax. I watch people's vlogs and stuff like that. It might not be teaching me how to change the world, but in that moment, it's giving me what I need. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So on niche, you need to be as flexible as you can, okay? I'm not saying that you start to create things that are out of this world. Like today, they are coming to your channel, they are saying how to make 1 million naira. The next time they are coming, they are seeing videos of some comic characters or something like that. No. Yeah, so you need to have a niche of what you want your channel to be about. But even in your niche, don't be boxed in a corner because of your niche. Just make sure that, but in as much as you are getting a niche or what you want your channel to be focused on, also look at what do people like to watch. All I'm saying is that try to be flexible with your niche, okay? Try, if you're working on one niche and you realize that you are not getting the impact, you are not getting, you know, the followership, the subscribers and stuff like that that you hope to get on your channel, try to twist things, try to shake things up, try to look at what kind of content are people actually interacting with, and how can I incorporate that kind of content into my niche? How can I use that to fit my niche? I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I'm not saying that you go out of your niche, okay, but also make sure that whatever you're talking about is relevant. It's what people want to watch, because at the end of the day, people come to YouTube for different reasons, so you need to get their attention, okay? And it starts by the kind of videos that you're creating, okay? So make sure that you are not just creating content that you want to or that you feel like creating. You are also looking at what the people want to hear. What do they want? What kind of content do they want? Okay, if it's vlogs they want, I can be doing my self-help and development and stuff like that on a Saturday, but maybe during the week I drop one vlog, you know, or two and stuff like that, so that the vlog is bringing in the people, and when they come in, you know, when I now release the Saturday content, they are able to also view it, because it's a waste of time and energy creating content that nobody is watching, okay? I hope you understand what I'm saying. So look at what are people interested in, okay? How can you fit it into your niche, okay? And even the ones that does not fit into your niche, how can you incorporate that? You know, put vlogs here and there, you know, at certain times, but also, you know, having a day where you focus mainly on your niche. That will actually really, really help your channel, okay? The next thing I'm going to talk about is sub for sub. Yeah. You know, the funniest thing is, when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't know what sub for sub was, but I didn't know that sub for sub was such a big thing on YouTube, okay? Until when I started my very first YouTube channel, and I remember I uploaded the trailer of that particular video on my Instagram, and then I looked at other creators on Instagram, their Instagram pages, and saw the kind of hashtags they used, and one of those hashtags was actually sub for sub. So I included it, and within 1 hour my inbox was filled with people asking me to watch their YouTube channel, record it, take a screenshot, send it to them for proof, and they will go on my channel and watch it and subscribe and do stuff like that. And I'm like, what is all this? What is all this about? And that was when I decided to go and research more about sub for sub. Guys, I do not encourage it. I do not see. I never for once ever there is no one person that I subscribe to their channel because they subscribe to my channel. I don't play for sub. I don't do sub for sub, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's going to impact your growth, okay? So imagine you've done sub for 300, 500 people that have no interest whatsoever in the kind of content that you're creating. So you just have these numbers of subscribers who is not translating into view. YouTube can actually recognize those kind of videos and take them down. I've heard of a number of stories. Actually, I was watching a video of a lady who was saying that, you know, she was in a group of people who put their videos on a playlist. I don't even know how that works, but she's, you know, because of that, YouTube demonetized her channel. So I know, you know, most of the algorithms and stuff on YouTube is like a machine. It's like machine learning and the rest of it. But we should also know that there are people who actually go there from time to time to review, like actual humans who go to review your channel to see what are the trends on your channel. So I do not encourage sub for sub. I believe that, you know, you can actually grow your channel organically, and I'll be talking about that in my next video, how to actually grow your channel organically and what actually worked for me. Okay, I'll be talking about that in the next video, but this is just to give you an idea of what to expect, you know, when starting your channel and what to look out for. Okay, so yeah, and you know, the funniest thing, I've had people actually approach me for sub, and I actually, you know, most people, I go on their channel, and if I find their content interesting, I subscribe, but I never go back to tell them that I subscribe to your channel, or you're going to subscribe to mine. Not once, like ever. Okay, if I genuinely like your content, I subscribe to it. Okay, so I don't do that. And the other thing that I notice a lot of YouTubers do, or growing YouTubers do, is that you know, there's this, it's not necessarily sub for sub, but it's more like I don't know how to put it, but like you have this community of people or friends or fellow YouTubers that, you know, you subscribe to my channel, subscribe to your channel, and we support each other. Okay, that's the word we use, and that's good. I actually had a lady that saw my comments on one of YouTubers, I don't want to mention names, one of the YouTubers that I follows, you know, channel, and she came to my channel and watched my videos. She liked it, she subscribed to my channel. I went on her channel, I saw that I love her content, and you know, thereon we've been watching each other's content, and we've been even friends from there. Okay, now that's different, okay, because she saw my channel, she genuinely supported, and she never asked me to, or she did not put a condition that I should support her back for her to be able to support me. Now where that is going to fall apart, which I've seen from especially Nigerian YouTubers, is that, you know, one day, you know, like maybe you are out of YouTube for a while, you're unable to comment, and the trick is that for them to be able to know you viewed their channel, you have to leave a comment. Okay, and then they'll know, okay, she viewed it, and then they'll view your. So the day that you don't comment on their channel for a period of time, or that you are absent from YouTube, then they, because of that, you know, not watch your videos. And also the fact is also that most of them just come to leave comments. They actually don't watch your videos, and that is definitely going to mess up your algorithms, because your analytics, because you end up, you know, having like 1,000 people watch your videos, but your watch hour is saying 3 hours, like 4 hours. Like, so who are these people that are actually watching my videos but not watching to the end? Because they call them people that just come to mark register, and I don't buy into it. Like, if I like your channel, if I subscribe to your channel, it's because I find your content interesting. And most of the people that are actually, like, there are so many channels that I subscribe to that I watch and I don't leave a comment. You won't know that I was there. I leave a like, okay? Some I leave comments if I feel like doing that, okay? But I'm not doing that. I'm not going to leave a comment because I'm expecting you to see my comments and because of that come to my channel to watch. No, I'm not saying that you shouldn't leave comments. Please leave comments. You know, it's good, but it shouldn't be like me doing it for me to be able to get views or comments or whatever from you, okay? So I don't buy into that, and I don't think that will help your channel at all, because these people, majority of these people, don't have any interest whatsoever in the kind of content you are creating. They are only there because of their own selfish interest, and you end up watching their channels, watching their videos, subscribing, leaving comments, and they come on your channel and just leave a comment in the first 30 seconds or 1 minute, and they are off. Imagine what that does to your analytics. So no, I don't buy into that, and I won't encourage anyone to buy into it. There are ways to grow your channel organically. Like, there are ways to grow your channel organically, and I'll be talking more about that in the next video, okay? So please, no sub for sub, no friendship sub for sub, no supporting each other sub for sub. You get, it's good to support people. It's good to have people who are in your connection that will help you to, you know, that watch your channel, watch your video. And if you feel like, if you like the content they have on their channel, you should also do the same and also, you know, watch their channel. But it should not be that, you know, because you subscribe, I'm subscribing. No, that's not even advisable, and I wouldn't advise anyone to actually do that. Now, the last point or tips that I'm going to give is that in creating your content, make sure that, like I said, you're creating content that people want to watch. And how do you get that? Okay, you don't need to copy people's content or copy what they're doing. I remember there was this war that happened between Nigerian YouTubers. I would not mention names, but yes, I also like those kind of videos because they just entertain me. Anyways, so yes, I'm not saying that you copy people's content and copy what they say, but you know, one way to actually get ideas about what people want is that, for instance, what I did when I just started my channel, or what I still do, is that when I have an idea of what comments, and always, you know, have a script. I'm not saying that you write everything word for word, but always have a book where you write your point so that you don't end up blabbing, okay? I'll talk more about that in the next video, or in the next one after that one. Anyway, so yes, when you search for how to grow your YouTube channel, stuff like that, you go to the video, especially the ones that have a lot of views. So you go to the comment section. There's a high likelihood that you're going to find questions on those videos, like questions that people are asking repeatedly on those videos, and then you use those questions to create your own videos. That is what I usually do. Okay, and then if you also want to create content that that are trending, how do you do that? You go on YouTube, start from how to look at what comes up, what pops up, how does it fit into your niche. Okay, just use those as ideas to be able to get views on your channel. I'll be talking more about those also in the next video. So yes, this is where I'm going to end this. If you find this interesting, please make sure you like this video. Okay, if at all you cannot comment, please give this video a thumbs up. It will mean so much to me, but I'll really appreciate you more if you leave a comment on this video. Okay, if you watched to this time, thank you so much. I am so grateful. Okay, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, my name is Victoria Ayodele Fash, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I know I said that already, but yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.